Ines, where are you from? Oh, Tunisia, okay.
Exactly.
So we are Tunisia, Romania, and Italy.
Jordan also.
Okay. Jordan,
yes.
Yes.
We have some guests also from eTwinning, the larger community of eTwinning, but I shall remind that this meeting is only for members of the Equipreneurs project. Okay.
Yeah.
So far, we have been doing a number of activities. On our calendar today is a follow-up of the project progress. So let's see if what are the things that we have accomplished so far, and if there are some difficulties or some remarks regarding our progress. Andrea, how far is the project progress going?
Okay, hi everyone. For us, my students have made an interview with, actually they haven't made an interview, they have written about an entrepreneur in Romania who organizes the most famous music festival. And we posted it on the TwinSpace. But after that, we haven't been having classes at school since last week.
I guess all of us aren't going to school because of the lockdown.
I can get in touch with my students, but I don't really know what the next
things are not going well, and the planned
thing for them to do should be.
Activity, we are not in a normal time where we can achieve the normal activities we plan.
No, Stefania.
So maybe we can take this opportunity, as Mariella suggested, to organize some online activities with our students, and maybe to discuss or to make some activities about the coronavirus.
Stefania teaches Italian and history, but she works.
So are we all teaching? Are we all
but she
teachers
works
of
together with
English
me.
here?
We are on the same.
I don't suppose so.
Yeah.
Andrea, you are an English teacher. Yes, I know. You're anyway. Yes, Ines is not an English teacher, and Stefania, you are. Go ahead.
I teach.
Yes, Ines.
I teach.
No, I am not an English teacher, Haifa.
Okay. And
Haifa, I am not an English teacher.
okay. Okay. And Sonia is a French. teacher.
I am.
Okay. And I think some of our colleagues. Okay. So some of our colleagues are also economics
Yes, I am not.
teachers from the German school.
Yes.
I don't know if they can make it for the event today. But it would be a good idea if they.
I am a physical education.
Could contribute to this phase of the project.
Yes, I am an Italian teacher, Italian literature
Yeah.
Project where we can discuss.
I am a physical education
the
teacher.
Economic repercussions of coronavirus.
I'm not a school. I'm not an English teacher.
And the economy
Ah.
of the world and entrepreneurship in general. And as entrepreneurs, okay, as entrepreneurs, what are the activities that our students can suggest or can work on? Do you have some ideas?
Okay, so my students are working from home.
Well, just
and
I work for some
in touch with them with a platform which is called
you need
Google
to raise your
Classroom,
hand
and also
before
Google
speaking
Hangouts,
so that we can hear
meetings.
everyone.
And I think
I might
during one of the online meetings, I could
deactivate your mics.
host a few of your students as well.
Yes, Andre.
So if the students prepare some questions to ask each other, they can meet, they can virtually meet during one of these online meetings.
Haifa.
And they could share their feelings about the situation, and this is just for discussing. And for discussing,
so
use
an
the
economy
forum
teacher,
section
and
also
he
of
wants
our
to get involved in this project as well.
Think about also
because
about ideas.
we should
Mariella,
use
she
the
raised her
tools
hand.
About some ideas
we
related
have
to
in
the activities we could do
space.
with the students.
But
And then I will ask
if
you
we
to add
wanted
him
to
on the twin
involve
space
some
if possible.
students in debate activities, there are two platforms. I can share the link that may be useful. One is Chialo, and the other one is eDebate. And we could start a discussion on one of those platforms as well. I will send you the link so that you can have a look at them and decide if they may be useful or not. This just to discuss about the situation. But then thinking about our project, one of the ideas at the beginning of the project was to involve our students in an international activity, such as making a website where they promote their entrepreneurial idea that they have. So they should decide, for example, if they build the website together. We have two tools, free tools that they can use. One is Google Sites, or the other one is Wix. Both are easy to use, and we can guide our students in building a website with one of them. But they have to decide which idea they want to promote, what is that they want to create, to suggest. And they should decide this again, maybe in the forum section of the project. We may help them with some suggestions, because maybe it may be difficult to start from nothing, and then they can add their ideas, which may be totally different, but at least if they have some hints at the beginning, it may be easier. Our students up to now, just a moment, up to now, our students had already, before we stopped going to school, they had met a group of young entrepreneurs, and they had interviewed them, and I shared the pictures in the TwinSpace. And then after the closure of the schools, they worked on a shared file, a Google file, and they noted down some ideas for little entrepreneurial activities at our school. Something about bullying, and something about helping girls during their periods, for example. And I may share this file as well, but it is written in Italian, obviously, because it's an activity that they have to carry on in their language. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Yes, that's okay.
mhm. For the last part, Mariela, it's a good thing that your students have already started entrepreneurial activities. It would be also good to make a summary in English. Probably we are teachers of different disciplines, and obviously entrepreneurial activities are primarily meant for the local community, and also it would be good if we seize this opportunity to think about entrepreneurial activities related to to COVID-19. So I asked my students about some activities that they would suggest, and they will share them soon in the twin space. Maybe we can create a forum to suggest activities, or use another tool for our students to suggest activities. What do you think? So we might then create a forum for this reason, for students to suggest ideas related, activity ideas related to the coronavirus. Yes, Hene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it's a good idea. Hi everyone. I agree with you, Haifa. Maybe we can put a question or something on forum, because to take what's the idea of the students. But I want to say you that my students can't make an interview because we have stopped the school now, and they can't go out and make the interview with the entrepreneurs. They will try to make it an online and send the messages or emails for whom that they wanted to interview with. So for this hard time for all of us, the students can't contact with the society
Okay.
and with the,
So,
I can't hear.
with their communities.
for this bad news about what is happening there. But,
So the activity will be have to
no
online,
problem, Hane.
and
The students who can
they
connect
can't contact
can do it in the time they find appropriate
with
them.
any
As far
anyone
as the
else
interview is concerned, my students,
outside their
have,
homes.
written,
So it will be a little hard
written
to
or wrote some questions
to do these
about the
activities
founder of
for my
Abli-
students.
to ask to the founder of Ablina,
Some
company,
students
or,
have some
young,
connection and some
entrepreneur,
internet
Tunisian
problems,
female
and
entrepreneur.
the governments
And they did not. We did not have the
that
opportunity to interview the person.
let's see
We just drafted
disconnect
the question,
the internet
sent the
because of
question
the rumors
to the founder of Ablina, and
that spreads on the internet about
we are waiting for an online
coronavirus and the number of the patients.
meeting with this young entrepreneur.
So maybe we will
your
have some
students,
difficulties
those
with my
who can be
students.
available. We will make share a link where they can interact
I
with
collected
the founder of Ablina online. So we might share the date before, and maybe an idea that came to my mind. Maybe they can participate to the questions or ask the questions or record some questions for the founder of Ablina.
I can.
So that okay. So maybe I will share with you.
May we make a video with
Whether I will.
with all the videos of the students, just one.
Okay. So this is
So putting all the videos together, we can send make a video to send the message in the
Okay.
different languages.
Anyone else would like to?
So
Okay. So I may also. I was in contact with another female entrepreneur. She is a member of associations of entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So
And she
we
was
will
willing
ask
to
our
help us
students to send us
organize a campaign. And since all gatherings are forbidden because of coronavirus,
Yes.
so
Yes.
maybe I will ask her to modify this and just write a success story about her or interview her in person. Okay, so I have two contacts. I will keep you informed about this in the TwinSpace.
This is a good idea,
Okay,
Haifa.
so maybe our students, I
Yes,
thought
yes,
about the idea of
it's a good
taking
idea.
advantage of
And
this
they
time about coronavirus and make
can
some
do
videos,
it.
short
Yes,
videos to sensitize people to
it's
stay at
easy
home
and
and
they can do
avoid
it.
being in contact with
I will
other words in
inform
different
them.
languages.
I will inform my students about this idea.
Short spots.
It's a
That
good
would be
solution for this situation.
it could also be an international collaborative activity. I will repeat. I said I thought about involving students in making short videos, sensitizing people to stay at home in different languages, in the different languages of the. Okay.
And
What do you?
if they decide on the kind of if they decide on the kind of entrepreneurial activity they wanted to start, they can
Yes.
make a website
In
to
French,
promote
in
their
English,
idea. But
in
first they
Arabic,
have to decide the
in
entrepreneurial
Romanian, Italian.
activity.
Okay. What do you think? Is there a problem concerning identity
It would
of
be
the
like
students being filmed or sharing
so
their own
if
videos
they
of
yes
themselves?
if
I mean,
since
Yes.
they should be entrepreneurs, they should
Okay,
decide
this is a good
to
idea.
I mean
do
the school
something
policy
I
regarding
think
together.
it's a good
Andrei.
idea.
And
It's
I don't know,
easy to do.
the idea should come from them, for
sorry,
example.
do you want to
Yes.
post them in
Maybe
the forum, or what shall we do with
share
this?
them
Stefania
in
had
social media as
suggested,
to
for
sensitize
example, to
people
collect some
on
materials
YouTube and then share them on social
during this
media.
period of emergency and share it with their peers. And they
Yes.
could create the
Okay.
website
They need
as
that.
I think
Yes,
there will be no
Mariela.
problem with
Different
my
a
students.
repository,
Yeah.
as
Okay.
Mariela.
a place
You mean
where
we
they
will
share the
let
material
students
for all
stay at
the
home in
teenagers
the languages
in
that
the
all
world
the
that
partners
they
participate
need
in this
it.
project? Yes, it's a good idea. In Italy and Jordan. Yes,
That's it.
I
That's the
agree.
idea, Mariella. Each one of the students from one country, from each country, you send a video in your own language, and then we make them into one
For my
video
students,
and
for
share
my
this
students,
video
I have no
online.
problem.
That's one idea.
Okay.
Hane.
Me
Well,
too.
sharing the videos in the TwinSpace would not be possible to make them into one, to collect the videos and make them into one piece, into one video. Then I suggest that I will create a Google Drive document and file and post your videos in that file. And then I will collect them from one place and make the video of all the participants in one piece. Okay, so that would make a collaborative international activity.
We will send the
with
videos.
what's happening. with what we agreed on, making a website for the students where they collaborate to.
Haifa, you mean we will send you the videos and you connect all videos together, or what? Or sharing the videos on TwinSpace just in our language, and when we togethering the videos in one video. Okay, then we will send it.
What do you mean by decide about the entrepreneur? Yes, Mariela?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In this case, then let's make it typical to the COVID crisis. Okay, so it could be social, as people are being in solidarity with each other. Maybe I don't know, because some people cannot get out of home. How are they connecting with their family members? Maybe how are they getting the food they need? This is concerning the solidarity part. Also, it could be the content could be related to the economic crisis related to the coronavirus in the world and in on one's own country. Plus, what we agreed on to make campaigns to sensitize people on security, on their own safety, and how to keep safe from corona by following certain measures, to like washing hands and staying far from people that sneeze or that cough, etc. And making the videos also that we agreed on. Yes, Stefania. Your mic is deactivated. Yeah. You raised your hand. Oh. Okay. Yes, Andrea.
I want to ask about the number of students who must be in a film. Do you want one student or several students? And how long should the film be?
I think this could also be another activity, the activity that the students could decide about in the forums. Okay, what type of message they would send or say. And I think it will be only one student because they cannot get out of home.
Yes. No, but
and I don't think that all students can connect because of logistics and infrastructures of certain places.
So
I don't think that all my students can have an internet connection and smartphones or computers at home. So we will keep only to the number that is available. Let's
we discussed
contact our students and let them decide. For the time being, I contacted some students. I posted in our Facebook group
so
a message
you
to my
suggest,
students,
let's make
and
some
three students, I think,
write
said,
articles.
they are volunteering.
Write postcards.
Yes, they will.
Which
They
is
are
really
ready to
nice.
work.
And
So
then
we are on
let's see
holidays.
what
Plus
the
that we are
students
on
come up
holidays
with.
now. So
they
maybe after the
have
holidays,
other
we don't know. We are at home. Maybe they will extend the holidays. Maybe then the students will be more connected. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Anything to add? There is also, sorry, Hani, there, one point before I forget.
You may start with
there is also, I saw something positive in social media about Italian people who are singing from their balconies. So maybe we can write articles about sending hope to other people. So writing articles, creating a video, creating some posters about keeping safe about Corona. So this is what I have to say. Anything to add?
Yes. Yes, you mentioned the posters. Posters or posts, Aifa? Because posters, okay, they could also make posters about the situation. If you, yeah, it's easy to make and yes.
Okay, so for the time being, because we need to discuss it first and then we will share with our students. So now I can share with all the students. Maybe I can share with you the Facebook group we are working in, so that you keep updated with what's going on and what our students are sharing or the activities they are doing. And it would be better, I think.
I just want to suggest that we can make a postcard for Italian people that's made from our students, maybe handly made, or they can do it on some tools. And I want to ask you that my student Aisha asked me that she wants to work anything, so she needs some suggestion from you, Haifa, because she wants to be a volunteer of the work. She asked me yesterday, and I tell her that after the meeting I will inform you what you will do. She didn't understood what do you want. Okay.
Okay, so let's see what the students suggest. So
what about
maybe I won't
WhatsApp
say
group?
anything, just let the students suggest their ideas, then we may help them or guide them in with the suggestions, with their suggestions. Let's see what they think.
Speak, Andrea.
Huh? Or if you because
Mariella, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, then I will make a forum, start a thread in the forum about creating videos and suggest what are the messages that you would put in those videos.
I can't
create some posters, what would be the topics of the posters, etc. So that's what you mean? All right. Okay, then. Posters. Mm-hmm. So, right. A forum for their feelings about what is happening in the world, about Corona. And another forum for the activity that is
a clear idea about what we want
earlier.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. If you have other ideas or other questions, Hene? I think there is a page created. Yes. Yes, Hane. There is a page of Hane, sorry. There is a page in the TwinSpace, our countries. Let me go back to the TwinSpace. Our countries, yes. So they can submit their presentations there, or just submit them in a file and I will find them and then share them in the specific place, okay? So for the time being, there is a page that is countries.
Just I want to ask you about
okay,
the presentation.
Share a link or
I want to ask you, Haifa, about the presentation. Our